Hi everyone. So I let you leave class early before I wanted to demonstrate the best way to research your artist. So I'm making this quick video to kind of show you just the best way to start your research. So I think, well, the artists that I gave you are all contemporary. And pretty much all of them, with the exception of maybe a few who I can't even think of off the top of my head, are on Instagram. So your first best bet for researching the artist is to go to Instagram and type in their name. So I'm going to demonstrate with an artist who I think Siobhan actually decided to study, Derek Adams, because he has a really great web presence. So you see, I go to his Instagram page, and this is how you'd start. You would start by looking through his Instagram page just to kind of get to know what he does. But the other great thing about Instagram is that you also usually find their website directly in their profile. So then what you're going to do is you'd click there and you would come to their website. Now, he has a really great website and it's pretty up to date. So when you're looking at artists' websites, they're usually broken into different areas. They have the exhibitions, which is it would have photos and information of all the different shows that they've had. And then work, which is all of their artwork across different projects. So if you work in painting, it would be broken down into categories. And then the about section is important because that's going to give you their bio, or what's called a CV, which is basically like an artist resume. Press would be any kind of write-ups that they have. And news would be like the upcoming projects or any kind of exciting things that are happening in the artist's career. So for the project, you have a few different slides that you need to fill out, right? So one of them would be like summary of their work. So it would be, the first slide would be career highlights. So when you want to do career highlights, you're going to go to their website, you're going to go to the about section, and that's where you're going to find the information for the career highlights. And then you're going to go to their artist statement to find out about their work, that what instigated their practice, like why are they doing it, what's interesting to them, what materials do they use, their processes. All of that should be in an artist statement, and also articles as well. And so I'm going to stop the share and then reshare. So if you're looking for that information on an artist website, I'm going to quickly show you how to do that. Because I asked for you to use a few different sources, such as Instagram, their website, and any articles. You can find all that information on their website. So you would go to About, and this is going to tell you the stuff for your first slide. Where was he born? He's from Baltimore. He's based in New York now. He's based in Brooklyn. Okay. And then this is going to tell you, where did he go to school? He received his MFA, his Master's of Fine Arts, at Columbia. He also went to Pratt. He's also an alumnus of the prestigious Skowhegan School of Painting. You can put all of this in your first slide, as well as, now this is a lot of highlights. Pick a few. You could pick a couple of the most recent, but you could also pick some that you think are really important as well. Particularly, like, where does his work live? Like, very important museum collections own his work. You could put some of that information in. So that's under the About page, okay? And then you can also find information about, in his particular case, you see information about his work. So sometimes it's not as broken down as like rigid as maybe my slides make it seem, but you would also find information about his artwork here for your summary page. But so he works in a lot of different mediums. So you can talk about his paintings, his photos, sculptures, videos, and performance. You could say that he works across disciplines. And then you can go through and look at his artwork. This is where you're going to find the title, the year, the material, and the size. Now he works in series, so you can always say part of the floater series. This is the floater series. This is the In Living Color series. Okay, so all these different materials just within painting, and then you could look at his photos. Now it's going to be up to you what works you highlight, and that's totally fine. I don't have a preference over what works you highlight. And then his sculptures. And then his videos. And then of course because you want to have more than just Instagram and his website for his sources, you're going to go to press. And these are all the articles that you can read about him. So as much as you can do a Google search, you can also just find most of the information you need linked to the website. So one of your sources could be about the Floater series. If you read this article about one of his recent shows in Yonkers, about a recent body of work. The Floater series is one of his newer bodies of work. And so this would be something that you would read if you wanted to write about that work. And then you would just put this information, you could put this link in your resources page for an article. So hopefully that's helpful. Again, I would encourage you to start at Instagram. Instagram, they usually post like current shows and things like that, and they have links to the different things that you need to find. If they tag somebody else, you can then go to that tag. Performa NYC is a performance arts festival, so you could click here and you would find more information about his project there. So starting at Instagram, then leading to their website is a great way for you to get all the different resources that you're going to need. Hopefully that is helpful. And then the final thing I'm going to share is, again, just how you can do your project. So let's see. So here you're going to go to week 6, or final project. Going to come down here. Going to click on final project. And now this is the assignment. These are just the links, but this is the assignment. I also included the links here. So to submit your project, you're going to click here. And then you will, if you want to do the PowerPoint, you'll click on the PowerPoint. It'll download. And if you have PowerPoint, it'll pop open on your computer. If you want to do Google Slides, you'll go here, open the Google slide. And then you need to go up to the file as soon as it loads. And you're going to click make a copy, and you're going to click entire presentation. So you do that, and then you're going to rename your presentation. So that's what I'm going to do there. So now I'm going to have two. I'm going to have the professors, like my original one, and then I would have the students. And then I would come in and I would edit all of this. So this is what I would be working on. So because I don't need this for I would delete that, and I could delete the whole box. And then you would put the title here. And then when you're done putting all the information into your slideshow, you would go up here. You can hit download. Now you can download it as a PowerPoint, or you can download it as a PDF. Those are the only options you should do, because everything else you only save one image. The other option you have is coming to share. And you would say copy link. And then you could say anyone with this link can view. So you would click this. okay? And then you would click done. And then you would submit that onto your Blackboard. So hopefully that's helpful, and you can always email me if you have any questions.